Well, hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, the agricultural upgrade. A little bit of a note before we do anything today. Um, the game, while the game is cool, the game is nice, it's fun, it's a nice concept. There's not a lot of content so far with the game. I mean, it's pretty much build a bunch of stuff, keep building a bunch of stuff, build new levels, new levels, new levels, new levels, and that's it. Research is pretty much done within the first 30 days if you really want to push it. And it's just a general thing of just like you build, and then you need infrastructure to support that. Then you need to build stuff to support the infrastructure to support the build stuff, and blah, 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 on and on. While I guess it's a good time waster of a game, it's not the greatest for long term as of right now. It is still alpha, so do be aware of that. But I think it's pretty much limited on what I can really do. I mean, of course, I do have the other areas I could explore, I could figure out, I could do things with, but I'm still only going to be able to build these same things anywhere else. So I've pretty much built what I needed. I mean, of course you have textile factories and stuff like that, but they just build clothes. So there's nothing that really does anything. And I could build all this stuff, the fertilizer makers, the distillers, the utilities, you know, liquid tepidizers, all kinds of things, but I think it's very limited on its concept. I could build hydrogen plants, but the thing is, the hydrogen plant is just going to make energy, which is just going to, and why am I not running at the moment? That's another thing too. If I push this button, it should take off the pause. So it's just a general game of, you know, building to keep ahead of the other things. And the algae, this requires algae to build, so it constantly makes you have to push and push and push to go find more algae, more slime, more things like that. So it's just, while it's a nice game, its concept is good and everything works real well, it's a time waster for me. And I have other games that I want to time waste on, such as like Ark Survival or, you know, any kind of Minecraft thing or something like that. So this just takes my time, which I don't really have to do other things with. So I finished, so this is going to be kind of more of a talk episode, I guess. I finished This Is the Police, and we are done with that one. It was a weird ending, but we finished that one, and I think this will be the last one of this series until there's a new update or anything new to it, because that's about it. I mean, this is it right here. I mean, you're seeing it. There's no end game. There's no nothing. There's no final solution. There's no nothing. I mean, that's it. This is it right here. You just keep building, 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 and let these little dudes run around. So it's a time waster game. Well, cool. I mean, maybe, you know, maybe buy it for like, you know, $10 if you just want to waste time. But I could play Tetris and do the same thing. So, I mean, yeah, of course it's more involved, and there's a lot you can do with it, but there's not much more at this time that I can do with it. So, you know, that's kind of the problem with this. I don't really have a whole lot of this going on. But anyway, I mean, yeah, so while this game is good, guys, I mean, I do like it, but if you want any more end game, or you want something to happen with the game, you want to do things with it, or you want, you know, to expand upon it, I mean, yeah, you can clear out levels, build, clear out levels, build, clear out levels, build, and you can have hundreds or 200, 3,000 freaking duplicates running around, but that's about the most you're going to get. So pretty much you achieve the whole game within the first, you notice, cycle 47. So it's 45 days. I mean, you pretty much cover the whole game in the 45-day period. So there's no real replayability for me on this. So on that note, guys, I'm gonna say goodbye to Rowan and all of our other people, And I'm going to keep this short and sweet, and I'm going to have to figure out some new games that I want to check out. There's nothing really that interests me at the moment that I want to stream or that I want to play. I do need to complete up Horizon Zero Dawn. For me, it's getting to be like Far Cry game where it's just the same kind of monotonous thing over and over and over and over. That's a lot of the reason why I don't like the Far Cry games. It's because while initially in the first, phases of the game, it's it's new, it's interesting, something to do. Within the first, couple of days, full days of playing, like 40, 50 hours of gameplay, you're pretty much done with it. So, but I don't know. I gotta look around. I gotta see some things and figure out what I want to do. And it just seems like Minecraft seems to be always to fall back on on streaming and YouTube. It seems like because everything else gets kind of monotonous and boring, and people just don't want to see it anymore. But Minecraft, for some reason, still pulls the audience. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Minecraft. I like the game, but that's about it. So anyway, guys, I want to thank you for watching and get what you got out of this series, and I hope to see more from this game, hopefully in the future. And if it does, then I'll come back to it. But for now, we're going to end the series, and I want to thank you guys for watching, and see ya. Bye-bye.